So you will need the squid, a clove of garlic, a little bit of mint, shallot, good piece of bread. So here are some fresh peas, some Castelvetrano olives, some olive oil, salt and pepper. First thing we're gonna do, just gently put a good amount of olive oil in our cast iron pan and just toast our bread. Then we take our squid, we just cut the little, tentacles in whatever piece we want. Then we take the top, you can either do rondelle, little stripes, or in my case, I'm just gonna cut it open just on one side and do little stripes. So you just cut it open over here, you've cleaned your squid, and then just go ahead and cut little slices. These are gonna cook for maybe 20 seconds. Really, really fast, really, really good. Just cut it into stripes and you have your calamari ready. Now we're going to blanch our peas for just 30 seconds and then put them in some ice. Okay, now at this point we got the squid that's already cut up. We got the peas put in a ice bath so they don't overcook, because we're gonna finish cooking in the pan. Then we take just a little bit of the garlic, not a whole clove. I mean, in this case, it's just a toast for one piece of calamari. And I'm gonna cut up the garlic in slivers and then just give it a rough chop. And I'm just gonna put it with the calamari, just kind of to marinate over and to give a little bit more garlic flavor. And you can be pretty rough with it, that's completely fine. And then simply just put some olive oil in it and a little bit of salt. Okay, now at this point we just take the shallot. I'm just gonna use half of it. Just for this procedure is completely fine. Just take the outer shelf off. Take the outer shell and then you just cut it in, pretty thin slices, but you can be rough. It's completely fine with this recipe. Perfect. Now you just get a non-stick pan pretty hot. Just go ahead with some olive oil. You start with your shallots and you kind of render them down and you cook them before putting the squid. So just put the shallots, just a little bit of sea salt, without losing their water, and just cook the shallot first, just for a couple of seconds, and if necessary, just go ahead and put a tiny bit of water. Now at this point, go ahead with the mint. Give it a little more aroma and flavor. This mint, I usually freeze my mint. It's great, it keeps longer unless you have fresh mint. And just finish cooking your shallot. When the shallot is at this point, we go ahead and put our peas, season them a little bit more with some sea salt, and just cook them for 20 seconds, not more than that. Okay, at this point, our peas and shallots are done. Just gonna put it in a little bowl. And you can put the pan back on the heat. We want it to be super, super hot to cook the squid after. This is where we take a couple of the Castelvetrano olives. You wanna go ahead and put just a tiny bit of brine. It's gonna help a long way through, just bringing more acidity. And then just smash the olives to remove the pit. And then very little pieces, just very rough pieces, just put it in the mix. Okay, now you have the same pan that's super, super hot. We take our squid and you just kind of flash saute it for 20 seconds. When the squid is done, we go directly in over here and you mix everything together. Now we go ahead and we plate it very simply. We got our beautiful toasted bread, just nice and golden. We take our squid and peas, Piselli, seppie, and you can even stew this. Traditionally, it would be more of a stewed recipe that you would cook the squid for a longer amount of time, usually 30 to 40 minutes. This is the fast summer version, and you got your beautiful crostino over here with squid and peas.